Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Strength Classroom. Today I am showing you a max effort. I don't know why I keep saying that. Dynamic effort, upper body workout. And it starts off with some med ball throws as usual. Then you're going to see something a little bit different. I'm focusing on conditioning, work capacity, just doing a lot of work that are applicable to the muscles and movements I want to get stronger in the shortest period of time, and combining those movements. So you'll notice my plan for the speed benching is to have it light, so nothing higher than 135. And then I'm going to just adjust the band tensions. So I go from red to black to purple. We'll see if I could do purple. And just keep the band tension low and focus on blasting it from point A to point B. Then I do a set of speed bench. And then I do a set of sandbag throws. Then a set of speed bench. Then a set of kettlebells. Beautiful. And then a set of kettlebell snatches. And that's going to go on for 3 weeks or so. I might change up the variations. 6 weeks, 8 weeks, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how long I want this phase to go on for. Now, this is not really a heavy sandbag, 150 pounds. Then there is the 80-pound kettlebell I think I was using, which these are not heavy weights for me, but you just have to keep in mind that how I'm performing them. That's the difference here, really. I can definitely use heavier weights, and I think the whole thing took me about 10 minutes. I did 9 sets of benching, which means I did 4 sets of sandbags and 4 sets of kettlebell snatches. So I didn't do 1 set of each. I basically did half the sets of kettlebell snatching and half the sets of sandbag stuff. So this is pretty good because all the weights allowed me to move fairly swift. Like you can see, if I was using a heavier kettlebell, I would have to be moving my body much slower than I would with the 150 pounders. Or I should say, no S. Now here's a method I got from Louis Simmons, and it's always done me well. Because the weight is going to be lighter here, I'm going to be doing some high rep, I don't want to say high volume, but high rep dumbbell pressing. So these are 85-pound dumbbells, 20 pounds on the first set, 15 pounds on the second set. 2 sets. You could do 2 to 4 sets, but because I knew I was going to be doing more volume for my arms, I just said 2 sets, and we'll go pretty close to failure on both of them. Then we have some rolling tricep extensions from the floor. These are good due to the fact that once the dumbbells get heavy enough, the bench is kind of, I don't know how to describe it, but the bench is just not good anymore. And now I understand why I used to see these West Side guys using heavy weights, but doing them on the floor. I always thought that was weird. And now I fully understand why they did them on the floor, because they'd be using like 100s, 110s, stuff like that. Now I do think the 75s were a bit heavy. I might go down to 65s, maybe 60 pounds, but they were okay. I'm not going to say they were super heavy. Like my form looks like garbage. It probably looks fine on video, which it does to me, so you probably think the same, hopefully. Then we got these supersetted them with these walking curls with kettlebells. They're a great exercise for your arms, but they're also good for conditioning as well. You should try them. I did 5 sets of each of those, so 5 sets of 8 of biceps and triceps. Then I did the Grappito exercise. Here it's just flexion and extension of my wrist. 80-pound kettlebell is there. I think I only did 2 sets of these. You don't need a lot of volume. If you're pushing your sets hard, you don't need a lot of volume. Now here's just something I was experimenting with. This is not science-based, or it's not better than traditional lateral raises. I was just fooling around with this, okay? But I personally think lateral raises and Lou raises are going to be my go-to shoulder exercise. These were just okay, nothing fancy. If you like this video, ladies and gentlemen, like, share, subscribe, do all the good stuff. And as always, have yourself a great day.